Welcome to Real Recruits TV. We call this our Christmas in February edition. Why? Because it's pretty much Christmas all over again for us here in the recruiting world. It was signing day on Wednesday. Lots of our football players signed on to the next level, and we have a lot of other athletes we want to check in on that may be ready to do the same. With signing day in the past, 3 Real Recruits football players put the pen to paper. Grand Junction Central defensive end Jacob Crosby signed with D2 Fort Lewis. Grand Junction running back Austin Lewis signed to D1 AA Drake University. And from Fresno, California, Central safety and wide receiver Teofilo Freeman Jr. signed a full ride scholarship to D2 Northwestern Oklahoma State.
Just the exposure. Real Recruits really got me exposed. We were kind of do it on our own, and it was working for a little bit, but definitely didn't get the exposure that I did from being with Real Recruits, and obviously helped out a lot, got me a full ride.
Expect to see a number of senior football players signing soon. Millennium's tight end Andrew Chavers has an offer on the table and is finishing up his 6-team college visit. Fruita wide receiver Brandon Kubik is in talks with 4 or more schools. Sanger QB Blake Mattern is getting ready to visit 2 or 3 teams. Sunny Slope kicker Joey Cavalli has a couple offers on the table, and Thunderbird QB Jake Gladding is in the same boat as Cavalli. On the baseball side, we have multiple athletes who are using the junior college route as their in to improve and move on to a high D2 or Division I level. Thunderbird first baseman Justin Wild and Kellis pitcher and outfielder Miguel Rodriguez have signed with Phoenix College, but both got some serious looks from other four-year universities, including Rodriguez, who actually got an offer from a D1.
I'm choosing to go to JUCO because it's probably better off. I might attend a D1, that'd be great, but possibilities I might be sitting out for 2 years, and it'd be a lot better if I could just play the first 2 years at a JUCO and carry on from after that to a D1 and then be able to play after that as well.
Club teammates Bryce Johnson and Nate Easley will be bunk buddies at one of the top JC schools in California. The two will play for San Joaquin Delta, a highly recruited and scouted team. Mountain Point first baseman Taylor Martin has committed to South Mountain Junior College and has an offer from Westmont, but he has the potential to have a high D2 or D1 swoop in at the last minute. And Centennial outfielder Mason Anderson has one offer and 2 other teams potentially interested. In boys soccer, Kellis goalie Ryan Rackley has multiple offers on the table and interest from UConn. His next step is to take some visits. On the women's side of things, Fruita volleyball players Joelle Lefevre and Jordan Eatwell are committed. Lefevre will head to Colorado Christian, while Eatwell will play up front for Western State. And finally, Mesquite softball player Jen Martinez has 2 offers on the table. The quest for 100% of our senior athletes getting offers on to the next level is almost complete. Stay tuned, we'll keep you updated. If you're a recruit that's still waiting to get noticed or sign on in the next level, whether you're a freshman all the way through senior, go ahead and contact us. We'll help you out in the process. Also, check out the Real Recruits app if you haven't already done so for iPhones and Androids in the Apple or Google Play Store. For now, we're going to send it out to Phil Stafford, who's over at Kellis High School.
Friday night was senior night here at Kellis High School, so obvious reason to celebrate for the Cougars, but it's really been a season of celebration for the Sunny Slope Vikings. 2 losses on the season, no reason to cry there, but they needed a win on Friday to keep inside of the top 4 in the state. Sectional matchup between the Vikings and the Cougars, and Kellis, they're just happy to be home. They've played 5 of their last 6 contests on the road, but it's never easy going up against the best defense in the section. Large part of that defensive effort stands 6'9" inside the paint for the Vikings. Big Mike Humphrey denied the Cougars access to the rim early and often. Kellis scored just 1 field goal in the opening quarter. Meanwhile, the Vikings, they had everything going in, even when it's off the hands of defenders. 43-19 was our score at half, and in the third, Sammy Barnes-Tompkins in the zone looked like a character on NBA Jams. The spin, the finesse, he had a game-high 30 as the Vikings win big, but Sammy, he did have one big glaring miss in the third.
I thought the ball was in the hoop, and it just in and out. I don't know what happened. I thought I was going to make it, man. It came out. Now it starts all over. Now we're going back 0-0, so we got to get back to hard work and get back to doing what we got to do, and it all starts in practice.
That does it for us here on Real Recruits TV. If you liked those basketball highlights, wait until you see these ones. We'll see you next week.